Hello, common coffee drinkers. It is Monday, February 15th, 2021, and it's cold. It's very cold, but we are getting through it. We are streaming today. Probably be streaming for a good bit of the day today just because I'm kind of holed inside for now. So we'll see what we can do here. Let's just 1 second. I'm gonna update the chat real quick. There we go. Alright, so let's see. We are playing Software Inc. today. I'm going to enable some of these mods real quick. Looks good to me. I like this game. If you couldn't tell already, I'm kind of an indie game fan. I like the games that fly a little under the radar, but these sort of tycoon builder games, I quite enjoy them. I think they're fun. Let's see how far. I'm gonna start off with a $10,000 loan. I don't want to be paying any kind of interest just yet, so we'll do that. We'll start at 1980 difficulty. Yeah, I can do medium. Medium is fine. Days per month, let's bump it to 5, and let's name our guy here. We will name him Mr. Coffee Drinker. I've seen more unusual names in Silicon Valley than that, so that's what we'll name him. Looks good on all his features. His nose could be probably just a little bit thinner. Can we turn you? Can we? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Alright, looks good to me. Personality traits look fine. We'll keep them kind of towards the fast learner end. I like my guys a little more social, especially since we'll have people kind of working very close quarters. And we can't really do much about the lazy stress level. I'd like him to be a little further towards the middle, but that'll be fine. That's okay. I can deal with that. We'll move your programming and design skills all the way up. Just kind of, we'll get these down. We'll have to hire an artist at some point, but that's not an immediate concern. The immediate concern is programming and designing. We'll get you on 2D for everything for now. Get you some hair too. Maybe not white hair. We'll give you just some dark hair there. Oh, what happened? Oh, we got to apply it. Yeah, that'll work. Hair looks good. Face. Wish I could give him a mouth, but that's fine. Shirt. Let's give you a sweatshirt here. Pants. What's the difference between? Oh yeah, these are a little skinnier. Give him some skinny pants. Glasses. He doesn't need glasses yet. All right. Looks good to me, guys. Oh, here we go. Let's what do we name our company here? By the way, I'm gonna split these up into 1-hour segments, so I'll probably go offline in about 55 minutes and jump right back online with another hour, just so that we can better upload these to YouTube later on. Just make it a little easier for that. Let's give it Coffee Inc. Just apropos for the whole theme we got going on here. All right, starting funds look good. Difficulty fine. Days per month. Got our mods in. Looks like we're ready to go, guys. Let's get them in here. Let's start them off in a garage, just like all great software companies start off. All right, it is quiet as can be out here in the garage, but I think that's just because we're in build mode right now. We're not going to build anything too, yeah, there we go. Not going to build anything too crazy. I'll give the environment up just because it doesn't cost a lot of money on that. Some comfort. Let's drop a computer. Let's give it to our guy, coffee drinker. We got to change his roles later on. Right now, I think we'll just keep it at that. Just real simple. One guy working in his little garage apartment. Where am I? Let's change his roles out. We need him to just be a designer and a programmer. That's all we need from you, buddy. We're going to start off doing some contract work. Let's see, one designer, one programmer works for me. Let's accept the work there. He's going to come into the office soon. Well, tomorrow, I should say. There you are, doing some work. Doing some quick work on that design element. Let's develop it. Moving on up. This early game stage is pretty repetitive, but we need to get those funds up. I'm looking at probably $100,000 before we can actually start building anything. By the way, I am still drinking Mad Priest Coffee Roasters out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. I forget what the specific name of this blend is, but it's something having to do with a sloth, because it's a breakfast blend, which is apropos because it is early where I'm at. I don't know where you're at, but for me it is just in the morning. So we are waking up with a nice fresh brewed cup of coffee. I'm gonna let this guy keep fixing bugs for the while. We'll give him for the rest of the day here, and then we'll release that, get some cash in. Outstanding quality, we love to see it. And we'll choose our next contract here. Let's see, this gives the most money, but it requires artists, so I don't know if we can we get rid of that one, or we'll just leave it there. So we'll pick the $10,000 contract, go to the next day, and rinse and repeat. Again, this is a very repetitive early stage, but we'll did I pass it up? Okay, here we go. Gotta focus here. This early stage is really just getting the funds up so that we can actually build some kind of a respectful program. Get it just up to 69. Now I know there's a beta, I believe, that's out, and I haven't downloaded it on this computer yet. I may do that for the next stream, not today, but later. But it's a completely different interface, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. But I may show y'all guys the next time that we play this game. Okay, looks like the only thing we can do is another embedded systems. It's kind of the trade-off with not going for any artist points, is you really can't get any of those game assets, but I think it's worth it just starting off. Just allows a bit more flexibility there for what you want to do with your first software. And this guy, he can kind of dirty up the office as much as he likes because he's not needy. He's basically a robot. He has unlimited productivity, unlimited He doesn't need to eat any food or anything like that. He just a worker man, which is good to see. Makes things just a bit easier. All right, so this is, we don't have any available contracts for tomorrow. Actually, let's see if this will change anything. Yeah, still nothing. So what we're gonna do in that situation, we're gonna go ahead and start our first software. So it's gonna be a 2D editor, and I wanna look at our expected interest, make sure that gets to 100. If we can keep it to just coding, that'll be great. Yeah, 7 units, that's fine. We'll drop it down to 50. I'm not trying to price anybody out here. And we'll call it Coffee 2D. Again, everything is going to be, ooh, I don't know why we didn't. Let's call it Java. Now, I don't want to get into Twitch jail. I don't think that'll get me into Twitch jail for calling it that. But we'll go for the only operating system on the market right now, Bot 4. We'll just get working on this thing. We need 2 designers, 2 programmers, but we'll work with 1 for now and maybe bump it up once we get some more funds rolling in. Looks like everything's good. I don't want to make it an original IP. I just need money. Our team is fine. All right, let's go ahead and develop it. Get him in the office. Just get working on that. And we're really doing this just until we can get some more contracts rolling in, because we do not have enough money to put this out on market. Not nearly enough. So hopefully we'll get some embedded system or logistics application contracts in at some point soon, because I really don't want to be working on this for too long, although it's not looking great. I may have to get an artist in here just so that we can fill those contracts, which I don't want to do, but the game may be forcing my hand. So we'll just keep him running on design there. I believe the maximum quality was outstanding, so he'll be okay there. We want to aim for that if possible. Yeah, there we go, embedded system. So we'll take him off of Java real quick and just move him down to that contract. He'll be working a lot quicker on that one. Are you good? Yeah, develop. It's a little hard to see with the grass. Maybe we'll move it down just like so that you can kind of see the bar, progress bar along here. Get that up to 66, and then we'll be ready to go. 3, 4, 5, come on, you got it, 6, there we go. And for the rest of the day, we'll just let him knock out some bugs. We don't really have to, but I'm not too worried about timing right now. I'm kind of playing the long game on this. So yeah, we got 3 bugs, that'll be fine, outstanding quality. He probably didn't need to fix any bugs because he did so well on design and programming, but just want to make sure. So we'll take a look at our, okay, so we got another game assets. So it looks like tomorrow we're going to be flipping back to Java for the time being. And that may be a cycle that we'll have to go through, is just flipping back and forth. Which I'm not crazy about, but whatever. And I'm probably going to take, so yeah, we haven't even started programming yet. Once we finish the programming cycle, I'm looking at probably 6 months of taking those bots out, so we don't have to worry too much about our support, but we'll see. That may kind of sound like a foreign language right now, but you'll understand what I'm talking about later on. I've played probably 150 hours of this game so far, so I speak in Software Inc. code. I kind of have to stop myself a little bit and explain some of what's going on here. So that quality is great. We're going to move it up. That's going to be a tomorrow job to get it out of design. Still no contracts. Not yet, which I'm not really worried about money just yet, but we're going to need to bump that up at some point. Yeah, there it goes to outstanding, so we'll just finish that off. See, we've got a little bit of space here on our progress bar. I know I've kind of flipped in between saying progress and progress. I don't know why I do that, but it's just a thing. All right, we'll get you pumping out that code. Not a bad pace. It'll still take a little while. I'm gonna need to get another programmer in here, but again, not until we can fill some more of these contracts. Are we, there we go. All right. So we'll pause Java and get you running on that contract. Again, rinse and repeat. And notice how he's moving a lot quicker on this code with the contract than he is on Java. Couldn't tell you exactly why, but with the contracts, they just move a lot faster. Probably because it's not as heavy of a software. There we go, let's promote it. And we'll get it out of the delay. Fix a couple bugs. Go home for the day. Release, money. Money, money, money. Are we good on contract work? All right, we'll switch you back over to Java. So it looks like we're doing one contract every other day. Not psyched about that, but it's taking him a while to get through the code. So time is not too much of an issue. We'll take a look just while we can at our upcoming releases. I'm looking for 2D editors. So we got one coming out, what is this, in May? So that won't really be too much of a hassle. We're not ready to put anything out anytime soon. October, that's looking like more of a competitor here. Photoscape. Let's check out Superstyle Inc. What's their reputation? Superstyle Inc. Where are you? Here we are. So they are a pretty well-known, yeah, they've only released great products. Looks like their game engine did pretty well. This will be their first 2D software, but if it's any indication, we don't want to be competing with these guys. So we either need to wait some time before we release this next product, or we need to get ahead of it, and I just don't think we'll get there for October. I mean, we're in April right now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, really 5 months. Excuse me, we've got 5 months to put this out to market. We're not going to get there in time, which is fine. That's kind of going to dictate when we release this thing. It'll probably be, I'll say, a year before we can actually fully get it onto market. Did I check my, yeah, okay. So we'll just keep pumping out the code. He's actually going a little faster on code than I would have thought. But it's probably because he's been working so much on it. He hasn't been working on contracts as much at all, really. That ground's getting a little dirty, but he doesn't really care. As soon as we move somebody else in here, we're going to have to start getting some cleaning workers in here. Just cleaning the place up a little bit. He's been making it a little filthy. Alright, we'll accept that. Pause here. Fill that. The pit dump. What a great name for a application. The pit dump. It's not as good as Java, but I'm a little biased. Pit dump. Unbelievable. The things that this AI comes up with. I'll probably do another mini Metro session late tonight. That was pretty fun yesterday. We got our record score, highest ever score on that game last night. If y'all want to go check it out, it's on the Twitch channel. It's on my YouTube too, at Common Coffee Drinker. We did, what was it, Santiago, Chile? It's a pretty fun map. There's a couple rivers, used a lot of bridges. It was a good challenge, but I was surprised. I did pretty well for that game, so I enjoy playing Mini Metro, especially at night. You wouldn't think that it'd be as much of a therapeutic game, but it really is. Keep you working on code, getting close to 2 points. 2 whatever this is. We'll call them points for now. I kind of want to see, I mean, again, as I've dictated that we're not going to be releasing this before October. It'll have to be after. So I'm not going to worry about hiring another programmer because he can take his time given that circumstance, just given how the release schedule worked out. So we'll save some money on that end. Just these game assets are piling up. I'm considering hiring hiring an artist instead of a programmer just to take care of those game assets. But I'm not quite there just yet. If we get a couple more days without any yeah, so there we go. Hope y'all are warm. There's been a lot of super cold weather out there, especially in the United States, especially in the southern United States. It's been kind of crazy. So I hope y'all are bundled up either at work or at home, trying to make this the best Monday that we can have here. Thankfully, I am off of work, so I can spend some time with y'all. Just chill out and make some software. We got one bug fixed, but that doesn't matter. We got outstanding quality on it because we are Coffee Inc. and we strive to be the best. That is what we do. Building up that code. I'm thinking, so we're at 66, and I said we'd get to 100,000 at least before we think about releasing. Now we still got a ways to go, so I'm not really worried about. We're gonna get there. We're definitely gonna get there. It's just gonna take longer. We're probably not gonna release it in this session. We'll have to wait until hour 2. Oh, I'm kind of sleeping at the wheel here. Still got a ton of game assets. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and hire an artist. Let's get you running on 2D. Can we afford to check all these boxes? 5,000. Well, but we'll be making it up with our game assets, so we can look for that. We'll sort you by compatibility. Amazing compatibility. All right, that's good to see. Although this great, I think I like Cliff better because he's got the highest 2D score you could basically have. And a great compatibility, I can't really tell too much of a difference between great and amazing. We'll be paying him $500 less. He's 5 years younger. I don't know why that was hard to do the math there. I've never been good at math, but yeah, we'll hire you, Cliff, and you'll be able to knock out those contracts. We'll get you, let's see, we'll get him working as far away as possible from Mr. Coffee Drinker. That's not blocking the door, is it? Is that blocking the door? We'll see. take a look here. No? Yeah, he's good. So we'll assign him that computer. Cliff Peterson. We'll make sure he's only working on artist stuff. Yeah. And we'll get somebody to clean the room before he drops in. We'll call cleaning. But he's gonna take care of those game assets and kind of just clean up that queue. Make sure y'all can see. Well, we don't really have a progress bar going on yet, so we can center the screen a little bit. Alright, let's go to tomorrow. Let's take care of this game asset here. See how quick he can work on that. I didn't see any. Yeah, there's no other contracts, so we'll keep our coffee drinker working on Java, and we'll let Cliff start pounding away at those game assets. That game asset. I may have bitten a little more than I can chew on this one. It's got 2 points, and he just barely got over half. We got 4 days left, so I think he'll get there, but I'll keep that in mind. Remember, Java, we're waiting until it can get to 7 before we promote it. Okay. We're still checking for our programmer contracts. Alright. Cliff is moving away on these. Cliff's going to be heading up our art department, at least for our 2D projects, since he was my first hire, really. So he's going to be pretty important. We're going to try to keep him around as long as possible. Get him studied up. We're looking good on our work here. 97, well, it's at 98, but that's fine. Just go a little bit over. Not a problem. Look at that. I like the art contracts because it'll immediately tell you if there's no bugs to fix, so you can just release it right then and there. And we've got probably an hour left. Let's see, 2 points, 1.98, 2.97. So they're generally all, well, 2.75, we won't be doing that one. Generally all the same size. We'll accept this one. We'll just get him working away. Well, I thought we could get him working away, but that's fine. He cleared that other one in, I think, 3 days, so he'll be okay here. We're getting a little closer to promoting. 71,000, we're good on money. 69, so we're only losing 2,000 a month, which is good to see. Oh, here we go, $12,000 contract. That's good money. We got 2 contracts now on embedded systems, so we'll pause on Java for just a sec. So I'm keeping my eye on these 2 here. We'll develop that. So we'll just keep pumping out those points. It's August. I'm curious to see releases. Curious to see what how Photoscape does, because that was our 2D editor with a pretty well-renowned company there. Now we got another one on the market coming in with FrameCut Pro 6 in December. Don't know if we can avoid that one. Let's see what their company resume is. Shine Kingdom. What does Shine Kingdom look like? Okay, well, they're another well-renowned company. Starting off, that's kind of what you're going to get. You're going to get all these well-respected companies that have been around for a decade or so, and you got the new guys coming in with Coffee Inc., and they'll just completely disrupt the system. They've done 3 2D editors, all of which were good. I wouldn't say they were great. I mean, this one only has 1,000 users, but that's probably because they've released 2 since. But we're aiming just to make some money. We're not really, we know it's not going to be perfect, but we need to get some cash in so we can start expanding and moving over to further kind of diversify our selection of software that we're offering. So we're so close. There we go. We'll fix some bugs on that end for the rest of the day. We'll leave it, yeah, you leave it 6, 5, 6, no, 4. I'm reading it in military time. He is 2 days left. Okay, he'll be fine there. So we'll get our coffee drinker to fill out that other embedded system work. Those kind of came in pretty clutch. We'll get you ready to develop. And what's this guy's name? What is your name? Cliff, that's right. Cliff is just about done to release Pit Inc. He'll be doing that tomorrow. So it's the due date, but he's right there, and I don't anticipate any bugs. So we'll release that just in time. Yeah, no bugs to fix. Get you done there, Cliff. And what do we have here? 275, 198, 198. What's our biggest? Yeah, 9700. So we'll get Cliff working on that. And we can promote this one, doing some multitasking here. Fixing bugs, making art, moving forward. So we'll release that one, outstanding quality. And we just hit our 100,000. So we don't have anything else to work on here. We'll keep pumping out points on Java. We could probably clean the office too. Let's do that. It'll be about $50, maybe $100. That's fine. Make sure everything's nice and clean. Cliff isn't really complaining about anything, which is good. And we all know Coffee Drinker isn't complaining. Look at him, just a robot. What a hard worker. I love that guy. Granted, I made him, but you know. You love the things you make. You're supposed to. Alright, we got another logistics application. These are good money, by the way. 1,200 or 12,000, 13,000. Those are really beefy contracts. So we'll probably, since we've kind of extended our timeline a little bit, we're probably going to try for maybe 150,000 before we start really thinking seriously about releasing. Maybe 200,000, I don't know. We'll just see how far we can get on these contracts. I appreciate all of you who are watching this first hour because I understand it is a little monotonous right now, but we will get there in due time. We're just really trying to set ourselves up for success here. Release that one. Outstanding quality. Love to see it. And we'll get you working on that other logistics application right there. We're at 111,000, so we are really rolling in money right now, which is great to see. And Cliff's about to release his program he's been working on. 212, promote. Good to see, good to see. All good things, all good things. No bugs. All right, Cliff, well done. I'm not going to put you on anything right now because you're about ready to head home. Yeah. So we'll go to the next day. Anything pop up? No, we're still working on game assets here. Oh, Cliff needs to work on a game asset. 198, 198. These are all about the same size, so we'll get you the most expensive one by just a few $100s. But every penny counts when we're releasing our first game, or our first application, I should say. 6, 7, 7, 7, 7. Come on, you got it. You got it. 8. There we go. It took a little while. All right. Is Cliff on vacation? Where did Cliff go? Where's Cliff? What's he doing? Details. Does it tell me? Do I have to look at like vacation August, September? I missed the. Is he sick? What is he? Oh, he's sick. Okay. That's fine because we don't even have this running yet. This isn't the timer hasn't started yet on that one, so that's okay. I'm not mad at Cliff. He's done some hard work, so we'll give him a break. And Coffee Drinker still has some work to do on his end, so we're not really pressed for time right now. I just ran out of coffee, so I may take. Well, we'll let this hour finish up before I get another cup of coffee. Again, I'm drinking Mad Priest Coffee Roasters out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. They have a breakfast blend that's really good. I was gifted a bunch of their bags of coffee as a kind of like a Christmas gift, so I've been running through those just one after the other, and this one's almost done. I'll probably finish it by the end of the week, and then we'll move on to the next one. I'll let you know what that one is. All right, we got some new contracts here. What's 12,000? We'll get you running on that. Pause Java. Oh, it's October, so soon we'll be able to see just how dangerous that 2D editor is, Photoscape. I think they're releasing at the end of the month. I think that's how these work. Develop you. Cliff is back into work because he's a boss. Sick for one day and you're back at it. I love it. I love to see it. We're probably going to hit, I mean, we're at 130 now. We're probably going to hit 200,000 before we're ready to release, which is just really great news. You love to be flush with cash in these situations because if it does flop, then you can just immediately start working on the next one. But I don't anticipate that happening. But again, you never do. And we're not doing any marketing. Well, we could. It'd be a little crowded though. We may have to move into another office or something, but I don't think we're going to be doing too much marketing because we don't really need to with our first program. It's more of those later releases where you're consolidating the market. What is this? Employees. Cliff, are you hungry? It's the first time Cliff has complained about anything. We'll give him some, what do we do here? Give him a canteen. Why can't I see? Oh, here it is. I'm a little worried about the noise. No, this is going to block the vent here. Could I just place it right next to my guy? Because he's not going to care. Let's do that. Let's put a vending machine right by our coffee drinker, and he laser focused on Chicken Corp. I mean, I cannot say enough good things about Coffee Drinker. He is exactly what you need in a worker, in that he is just not a human, if that makes sense. All right, we got 2 simultaneous programs cutting up here, so you're probably going to end first, if I can guess. Come on, guys, come on. There we go. Promote. You're going to follow up. I'm not going to speed this up too much because I don't want to go over our limit here. Come on, code. Come on, Coffee Drinker, you got it. There we go. Promote. And now speed it up just a little bit. You're not going to have any bugs. Yep. So we'll release that, and I'll let you go for the rest of the day. So we'll just let these guys run the day out, and we'll release this one. Now we're at 150. We're gonna get Cliff working on another game asset, and we'll get Coffee Drinker to, probably won't finish up Java today. That'll be probably a tomorrow thing. But it's running close, which is great to see, because I really thought we would have to hire another programmer, and I'm glad to see that we didn't, just the way that things worked out, or didn't work out with timing. Speaking of, let's check out our company here. What is it? Was it Superstyle? Was that it? I thought it was Superstyle. Yeah, Photoscape. Great. Active users 14,000. So that's not bad. I mean, it's a great quality, so they're probably going to sell quite a few units. But I'm hoping, I mean, the hope is that we release this thing late enough that people can kind of forget about theirs and look at ours. But you won't know until you know. So we'll see. So they're still working on their programs. We could probably clean up the office again. I might move them into a bigger office soon, because I'm thinking I'm going to be hiring a marketer just to do some pretty simple marketing on this on Java. You can tell we're just slightly bleeding out some money on the month, but that's because we've been pretty consistent on our contracts. Release that one. No bugs to fix. 9,000. Go home. Oh, we got some stuff for Coffee Drinker to work on. Coffee Drinker. 14,000. We'll accept that one. And Cliff, you're going to be working on. We'll see if you can finish up these game assets. We'll do that. And I think this might be Coffee Drinker's last contract that he's working on, because he's almost finished with coding, and as soon as he does that, and as soon as he's only working on fixing those bugs, that's when we're going to be planning our release schedule. That's what we're going to be seriously thinking about releasing. And during that time, Cliff's still going to be working on his contract, so we're still going to be making money. So I think that's what's going to happen. Oh, I can pause Java. Yeah, there you go. That'll help you out a little bit. $70, $71, come on. It's that last little bit that always takes forever. So we'll fix some bugs. And then Street Inc. I like Street Inc. That's a cool name. City Tweak, not as much. Alright, so that was your last contract, Coffee Drinker. Now you're just going to be working on Java for the rest of your time here, because you're just about ready to release it on code. And Cliff is about ready to release his project that he's been working on after he gets a snack. You've earned it. Way to go, Cliff. We're all very proud of you. There we go. Promote it. And go home. And it says delay, but we're just going to bump out of that because I know there aren't any bugs. So we'll release it. Yep, outstanding quality. And that's fine. Not worried about releasing really ahead. If it's great or outstanding quality, then that'll be just fine for our business reputation. So Cliff is going to just be working on these contracts, just keeping us liquid, and then Coffee Drinker is really just getting ahead on coding, although he's slowing down a bit. Do I need to hire another? Yeah, let's do that. Let's move our company into something a little bigger. Let's just, yeah, Skyscraper. Let's rent that out. just get some space, you know. So what we'll do is, how much money are we making a month? Where's my finance? So we are, well, we're slowing down a little bit, but it picked up in December. So I could probably afford 2 marketers and staying generally at the same amount of money. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rent this out and keep our marketers in this room so that they're not really mingling with our coder people. So we'll just quickly plop down some, where's my rotate? There it is. Just plop these down real quick. We'll keep you 2 squares apart. And we'll go to some chairs. Shift, chair, 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 computer, 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 and computer. You are going to go to coffee drinker. You are going to go to Cliff. I don't know why I built 3 stations. Maybe if I need another programmer, that's why. And our 2 marketers that we're going to hire. So we're going to have 5 employees at this company now. And I'm anticipating a little bit of bleeding off of money, but not anything substantial. Not anything we'll need to worry about. So what we're going to do is we're going to hire a programmer who's good at 2D. He's going to work on our core team for now. I'll split the teams up later on, but right now we've got everybody in the same room. Now who's the best at 2D? Looks like Eugenia might be our best. Yeah, she's our best 2D, although she gets stressed a lot. So does Barney get stressed? No, Barney's just super social. I don't really like any of the, well, Lily is kind of more, at least closer to the middle, and I want to keep these just as close to the middle as possible. I know they're going to be a little more social because Coffee Drinker is, because his name is Coffee Drinker. Makes sense. So we'll get Lily in here, and we'll set her up at this end station. Make sure she's only working on programming. And then we're going to hire a couple marketers as well. Actually, no, we need to give them high salaries because that's all they're going to be doing is marketing. They're not going to be, we can't really bump up their productivity that much. So we're going to give them a new team as well. Marketing. Make sure I spelled that right. Okay. And have no idea what their compatibility is going to be like, so we're going to try to keep it just as close to this little right rectangle area here. And I'm trying to look at how good you are at marketing. Can we sort by skill? Yeah. Independent. A little too independent for my comfort level. Yeah, this is better. So Amanda Chavez, will hire you, and then compatibility, well, how much does it cost to look again? That's a lot of money. No, we'll stay with good. So we'll hire Jackson Flowers as well. So we'll set Amanda up here, and we'll get Jackson working here. Make sure y'all are only doing marketing. And now we can start marketing Java. Okay. Our release date. Let's go for, so we're in December right now. Wait, January. I don't know what this is. So we're in December right now. Almost to the end of December. So if we count 6 months ahead, actually no, I'd say we'll need 7 months. So we'll go January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Let's say we'll release in July. Yeah, so July of 1981 looks good to me. 6 months, 3 days. I think we can do it in that time. I really think we can do it. We can push it. And then we will market this really, really simply. We'll just put text on there. It's the 80s anyway. We don't need any pictures or video. So marketing will be handled by marketing, of course. And I think we're good. We're good to go for the future now. Marketing's pumping out some propaganda. Coding's going just a bit faster here. Hungry, you have a... Oh, this is... Oh, yeah, let's get y'all... I thought the elevator was a... I thought that was a vending machine. It's not. So we'll put a vending machine all the way in the corner here. And let's put some water there too. Let's get y'all some water. There we go. Because this is... I mean, we're only going to keep this staff here in the skyscraper for just till the remainder of Java. Hopefully we make enough money in Java we can actually build our own building. And it looks like in about 7 minutes I'm going to end this hour and we'll move on to hour 2. We'll, like I said, we'll probably be releasing Java in hour 2. So just stick around. I'll probably take about a 15-minute break before we head on to hour 2. Let's promote it. It's at our 7 code. Looks good. And so they will be just fixing bugs for 6 months while our marketing finishes up their press release. Yeah, we're losing some money here. That's kind of what I thought. But hopefully Cliff will be able to just keep us at least balanced. That is the anticipation. But if we need to hire another artist just to finish up those contracts, I don't really mind doing that. Yeah, so we got us right back up here. What is it? Okay. So we'll let y'all go home for the day. And we will get Cliff another contract. Yeah, we'll get him the $12,800 contract. So y'all are still fixing bugs, looking good. Cliff is pumping away. Everything's good. I'm not too disappointed with how things look so far. Now we just got to make sure that we're on schedule for that July release date. I don't know what is this? Oh, this is this our vacation schedule? Oh no, this is a working schedule. I didn't know what those lines meant. Played 150 hours of this game and I'm still finding new stuff. We can go to clean the office real quick. Did we make some money? What happened there? I thought we were at 166 and now we're at 167. I don't know what happened. So Cliff is kind of on a schedule of releasing 1 contract a month, which I think should just keep us even, should just keep us above water. And again, we want to fix as many of these bugs as possible so that we're spending as little money on our support team as possible. Which those are just going to be really base level coders that just fix people's problems all day, every day. We're going to have an AM coding team and then a PM that works overnight, so that we're always kind of keeping those problems down, the complaints down. Oh, he's so close. He's so close. That's fine. 149, so we're still going down, but he'll fix this. He'll release this in the morning and we'll get him working on another program as soon as possible. Get to 2.14. Come on, can we do it? Can we do it? Where's Cliff? He's working. There we go. I think Cliff might be our employee of the month. He's literally keeping this business afloat. Well, I know we've run through like plenty of months. I'll have to keep that in mind for each month. I'll name an employee of the month for each month. I'll maybe put it in the chat or something. Oh, again, sleeping at the wheel. We need to get him working on a game asset. 16,000. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Thank you. Pit Dump is really just giving us money. Not having social needs met. Who is that? Lily? What are you complaining about, Lily? What do I need to do for you? Social needs. Okay. Let's, do I need to, like, build a couch or maybe like a conference table? Let's get y'all a conference table so you can just sit around and talk. Let's just lean it up against the wall here. Is this good? Let's lean it up against this wall. How about that? No, we're blocking the door. I thought that would happen. Can we just scoot it over? Yeah. Get some chairs around here. Not blocking anything there. There. That should help with their social needs, because you'll get people all kind of around this communal table here talking. Get our people talking. Cliff is working on Pit Dump. Marketers are doing okay. We're fixing some bugs. Back on schedule, 160. Still considering hiring maybe another artist to take care of those assets, game assets. Still not getting the social needs met. I don't know how to help. I really don't. I hope that that can just go away, but I'm just not, I don't know. Maybe I need to up the environment. Maybe that'll help. Okay, we're about ready to release our press release here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's check it out. The target demographic doesn't really know who we are. That's fine. Looks decently feature rich. No eye candy. Sounds great. All right. And so we got some followers coming in. Looks good. Make sure they don't go down, because if the follower numbers go down, then we'll have to inflate it with a press build. But we're not there just yet. So our marketers are they're just gonna sit around for the most part right now. Not really much for them to do. Coming up on the end of February. Let's clean our office again. You about done, Cliff? You got 1 day left on there. Can't have you getting sick or anything. You need to finish this up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah, thought you were gonna get there. That's fine. That's fine. We'll 141. Goodness, yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, there he is. I was like, Cliff can't get sick. That is the one thing that can't happen. Alright, a little bit of a delay. No bugs to fix. Release it. 156. Yeah, we're losing a little bit of money here. Could probably scrap one of our marketers. I mean, they did their job. Why don't we take a look here? I hate to do this so early, but I mean, we gotta keep our money rolling in. 48, 45, 6,700. That's a lot of money that we're paying Jackson. I know he's like 3 years younger, but that's a big salary. I'm sorry, Jackson. We gotta let you go. Didn't like doing that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. On this note, I'm going to save as Coffee Inc. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop our streaming for now, and I will see y'all for round 2 in just a bit. We're gonna take about a 15-minute break, but I'll see y'all back later.